So you've got gyno and you want to get rid of it. In this video, I'm going to go over how you can naturally get rid of gyno as a teenager. If you're new to this channel, then my name's Callum. I've been going to the gym for around 4 years now, and I've transformed my physique from skinny to muscular. Now, if you're a teenager and you don't really know what gyno is, it's basically where there's fat and tissue underneath your nipple, which makes it look puffed up pretty much. And there are two sort of natural ways you can get rid of this. Obviously there's surgery, which isn't natural. There's surgery which a lot of people will get, but if you're a teenager, gyno surgery is fairly expensive. It costs about 4 grand, and there's a lot of recovery time. You have to wear a man bra if you're recovering. So it's not really accessible for younger people. So the first way how you can get rid of gyno naturally is actually through puberty. So what a lot of people don't know is that with gyno, it happens through puberty. It happens basically from your teenage years, from let's say from 13 to 18. And it's basically where there's an imbalance in tissue and fat underneath your nipple. So in about 70% of cases, this will go after puberty. So most of you won't have anything to worry about. A lot of people think you have gyno and it just doesn't go, but most of the time it will go after puberty. A lot of teenagers have gyno. So if you're a teenager and you've got a bunch of friends that go to the gym and stuff, and you think they probably do have gyno. Like a majority of people do have gyno. So if you're like 12, 13, 14, then I wouldn't worry about having gyno. I really wouldn't. Yes, it might look a bit shit, but I wouldn't worry about it. Now with me, I'm 18 and I've got gyno, and my gyno hasn't gone yet, so it probably won't go after puberty. So this leads me on to the second way of how you can remove gyno, and that's actually what I did. So technically I didn't remove gyno this way, but I made it look nowhere near as bad. You can hardly even tell I've got it now. Because if your chest is a lot bigger than your gyno, you can hardly tell you've got it. Because if you look at my nipple when my chest was a lot flatter, you can see the gyno sticks out a lot more. However, if you look at my chest now, my gyno looks nowhere near as bad. You can hardly even tell I've got it because my chest outweighs it so much. So what I did to make my gyno look nowhere near as bad is I actually grew my chest a lot. So in proportion, my gyno looks a lot smaller than my chest. So then that begs the question, how do you grow your chest effectively to make your gyno look nowhere near as bad? There are a few tips I can give for growing your chest. One, you got to train it really often. Your chest is a big muscle group and it will take quite a while to build. So you've got to be patient, but you've got to train it really often. I went through a period of training my chest 2 to 3 times a week for quite a while. I don't recommend this for everybody, but if you really want to grow your chest, make sure because you do want to make sure you're recovering quite a bit. But yeah, I was training chest at a point for 3 days a week. You want to make sure you're eating quite a bit, because a lot of people may ask, oh, will my gyno get worse if I bulk? And maybe if you dirty bulk and put on a lot of fat, but if you clean bulk, yes, clean bulking takes longer. It's what I did. Clean bulking will take longer, but you won't put on nearly as much fat as if you dirty bulk. So clean bulk, train your chest a lot. So clean bulk, train your chest a lot, be patient and be consistent. And over the span of a couple of years, your chest will grow a lot and make your gyno look nowhere near as bad. And boys, remember, gyno, it really isn't that bad. If you've got a really good physique, no one's even going to notice you got gyno. So continue to train hard, continue to be consistent with your training, and trust me, no one's really going to notice it. But I know a lot of people are insecure about their gyno. So yes, if these ways don't work for you, it's not the end of the world. You can just get surgery when you're like 18, but try these ways, let me know how it goes, and if they do help you, and if this video is informative for you, then subscribe. I'm going to be posting videos like this pretty much every day. I'm going to be posting on my YouTube all the time now. So I will see you in the next video. Sweet.